Find your inner compass.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe class, Drift. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have Drift looking all drifty. His name is Drift from Transformers Age of Extinction, Transformers. On this side of the box, we have Drift. On the other side of the box, we have Drift. Here's a classic, classic Deluxe, classic Lujo, classic Deluxe. Up top, Transformers Age of Extinction. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, and you have your one-sentence bio if you want to read it in multiple languages. Hooray for languages! And that's basically it for the packaging. Then moving right along here, we have Drift, and we finally have a proper toy of Drift's helicopter mode, as seen in Age of Extinction. Now this is a heavy remold of Dropkick, of helicopter Dropkick, and I think they did a really good job on this. I think they did a really good job, in my personal opinion anyway. But let's get in close here, so we can take a look at the details. We have some nice dark transparent blue plastic there for the cockpits. All around, we got some pretty nice details going on. We got some missiles going on. And as you can see, his swords, his blades become the blades. Makes all the sense in the world. Hey, why not? Just seems like the natural thing to do. You can see so that blue trim there, which is just his armor kind of poking through. He does kind of have visible head syndrome. Kinda, you can see it just kind of peeking in there. Hey, hello, how are you? But you can see the back. You got the rear section there. And all in all, it looks quite nice. I mean, you can nitpick and be like, oh, look, there's a gap there. Oh, look, there's a little gap there. But all in all, though, I think it looks quite good, in my opinion. Anyway, and there's the top. There's the bottom. And the blades do spin nice and freely, as spinning things should. And there you go. And for comparison, here it is with the original Age of Extinction Deluxe Drift, the car mode. So here we have both of his alt modes from Age of Extinction. Here he is with the Studio Series Last Night Drift. And here he is with Studio Series Dropkick, and you can see just how much they changed between the two molds. I mean, they share a skeleton, but that's pretty much it. I mean, the transformation scheme, are also quite similar. When we get down to transformation, you're going to see a lot of things that you recognize here. But you can see just how different these two are, and that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, in my opinion. So that is basically it for the helicopter mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Get back here, man. So first thing we need to do is we need to remove some parts. What? Shh. It's okay. It's all right. We're removing weapons. We have to remove weapons. That's okay. We're going to remove these sections here. Put them off to the side. They just peg right in. Put that off to the side. We're going to remove his swords. And put those off to the side. And we also need to remove this back section here. Just untab that. Boop. And that goes off to the side. And here we have what is left. And we will get down to transforming things and stuff. So, first thing we can do right now is we can just take this and just bring these two blades together, like so. That's going to spin freely for now, but we are going to secure that later on. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this front section here and just bring that up. And we do have to kind of clear these ridges here, so you kind of have to pull this out a little bit. A little bit of plastic flexing, which I'm not a fan of, but it's only minor, just so you can get that up. And get that up like so. And once you've done that, we can then bring the legs down. You see there are little tabs that go into notches in here. Just bring those down like so. Bring that down like so. And we can work on his legs. So you want to flip in this little section, and then just collapse the leg up like so. Take this section, rotate it around, and bring this behind the leg, and then fold this back, and then you just rotate the leg there at the thigh, and there you have a leg all done. Second verse is just like the first, so flip that in, bring all this up, tab that in, rotate this section around, bring that behind the leg, flip that back, rotate, and there you have his legs all done. Now for this step, it helps if you split this section now. So just split this, and that just kind of gets things out of the way, because now we're going to take this entire assembly here with his head and just rotate that around like so. Now we can bring his legs down, and we can get him standing, and we can move on to the upright body. So what we're doing here with the arms, this section here just goes into this little slot right there. You see this little hook tab just goes right in there. Just undo that, and you want to, let me get this out of the way so we can bring the arm down. You want to bring the arm right here on this hinge off to the side, and this will fold up. You can see right here, that folds up like so. Rotate the bicep here so the arm's out of the way, and then that just collapses into the body like that. And you just bring the arm down, take this section, fold it up, and that will reveal his fist. And there you have an arm all done. Second verse, just like the first. So again, just undo that, just bring that down, bring this off to the side, and get the bicep out of the way. Now, rotate this section up, push it into the body, bring this up to bring out the hands, and there you have the arms all done. These blades right here, as you can see, they will move freely, but what you do is you just push them in, and that locks them in place, and now they won't move. So at first, floppy floppy, when you push them in, not floppy floppy. And you just take this cockpit section and just collapse that up all the way against his back. And get everything situated here. And there you go. There you have Drift in his robot mode. And again, I think they did a really good job with this. I think he wears this mold better than Dropkick did, honestly. I think this looks really, really good, in my opinion anyway. I really dig this. I really, really dig this. So let's get in close here, not on his chest, on his noggin. There it is. See that nice gold paint there on the face. His eyes are painted blue. It's kind of hard to get the light in there, but he does have blue paint there in the eyes. All around, nicely done head sculpt. You have a nice metallic blue throughout the figure, on the shoulder pads, on the chest there, on the midsection, those thigh sections there, on the legs. You got some more of that gold here, on the forearms, and his feet. And more of the back. You know, he has the cockpit backpack going on there. All in all, not too bad. Not too bad. Now, articulation-wise, the head, I think, is on a ball joint. Can't really tell. I can't really tell. I can't tell. You do get a little bit of wiggly waggly. He can look up. He can look down a little bit. Head can rotate. Can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360. They can move in and out. You get a little bit of forward and back there as well. Your rotation is right at the elbow. You have slightly under 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Nothing at the wrist, just due to the way it transforms. But you can, if you move this, you can kind of have the hands move inward. That's the thing that you need to move. It can at least move that way. Nothing at the waist. Legs can move forward, that far, back, that far, outward. You can pretty much do the full splits. You got rotation right above the knee. a bit over 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and you don't get anything at the feet just due to the way it transforms. And of course we can give him all of his accessories, this rear section here of the helicopter. A couple things you can do with this. There are slots on either forearm here, so if you want to, you can take this and just tab it on right there, like so, and have that going on. You know, it's a thing you can do if you want to do it. Or if you don't want to do that, you can just tab it onto the back. There are two slots right there. You can tab it in right there. That's personally where I leave it, because it just looks better there, gets it out of the way, and just keeps him looking nice and sleek and slim. These missile sections right here, you can peg in to the sides of his shins right here. So you can have that going on if you want. And of course we can give him his big old swords. If you want, you can store them. You can see you have these little, well, kind of tabby bits here. They're tabby bits. That's what I'm going to call them, tabby bits. And they go right into this slot right here on his hip. And sometimes they're easy to get on. Sometimes they want to fight you a little bit. There we go. That's right. You obey me. You obey me, for I am your lord. And boom, right there. So you can have the swords stored on his hips. My tongue will work eventually, I promise you. But of course, he is a warrior, and a warrior must be wielding his swords. So you can just peg them into his hands. He does hold them quite securely. They fit in there quite snugly. It's a nice snugly fit. And just plug them in like that. So you can slash, 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 and do it all with honor. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with Studio Series Lockdown, with Studio Series Stinger, with Studio Series Grimlock. He was expecting a giant car. Here he is with the Age of Extinction Deluxe Drift, with Studio Series Last Night Drift. And last but not least, here he is with Dropkick. So again, you can see just how much remolding went into Drift. Like, that's insane. They totally look like two entirely different figures, and that's amazing. They're kind of the same toy, but they're not at the same time, which is just kind of weird. But, you know, when you're transforming Drift for the first time, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, this is Dropkick. I've done all this before. But still amazing how they were able to make the two figures so distinct. And, of course, the last thing to talk about is the included backdrop that is in the box. Woo! And we just open it up, and you get this nice little deserty terrain there, landscape going on. Number 45, Studio Series, Transformers, Age of Extinction logo there on the base. And we can take Drift, drop him down, and, as always, makes for a nice little display if you want. So there you have Drift. For being a heavy remold of Dropkick, I think they did a great job on this figure. I really like it. Very well done, in my personal opinion. So, there you go. Now, I picked this up from Hasbro Pulse, but you can also get Studio Series toys from BigBadToyStore.com, linked in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my Studio Series playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Drift. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, boom in your face. Any last words before you die, Autobot? A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. What? Sing? What are you talking? There's no birds around here. What are you talking about? Talk does not cook rice. Nobody's cooking right now. What? Experience is a comb which nature gives us when we are bald. What are you, bald under that helmet or something? Is that what you're talking about? Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without one. Have you been talking to Alpha Trion? Because I'm telling you now, that's just gonna get worse as you get older.